You know and I know everything happens in South Florida. And if you were lucky enough to be here some 50 years ago, you would have been part of one of those rare where were you when moments in South Florida's dubious history.
The Deauville Hotel was built in the mid-1920s and was transformed into the Deauville Beach Resort in the mid-1950s. Towering over Miami Beach, complete with some 500 rooms, on-site restaurants, nightclubs, boutiques, a beauty salon, swimming pool, a radio station, and even an ice skating rink. Its cavalcade of stars featured the likes of Frank Sinatra, Sammy Davis Jr., Joey Bishop, and a host of other entertainers. But few made as big a splash as the Beatles' appearance on The Ed Sullivan Show in February of 1964, live from the Deauville, where they spent the week.
Up to 7,000 screaming kids greeted the Beatles at Miami International Airport. The Fab Four were thrown in a limousine, raced across town. They came running up this walkway and into the Deauville Hotel.
78-year-old Willie Julius has been working at the Deauville since 1961, and he vividly remembers that week in 1964.
You're working. The place is packed. The Beatles come through these doors. What were you thinking?
I thought, man, where all these people come and they stream and say, that's the Beatles. I said, oh, them the Beatles. I said, oh my goodness, so many people. Everybody streaming all I want to get to see them, get close to them. But they only can get so close to them, they go take them back to the room upstairs.
They stayed on the 12th floor, which has become a shrine to Deauvillemania. John and then-wife Cynthia Lennon stayed in room 1211. Paul, George, Ringo, manager Brian Epstein, and others in their small entourage had to share. The rooms may have been small for this big a band, but they had their fun. And fans that surrounded the Deauville a half-century ago keep coming back for more.
So many people come here to see the art on the wall and to see the actual rooms that the Beatles stayed in. They have a guard posted by the elevator and a sign that says, silence.
The Beatles' second appearance on The Ed Sullivan Show was kind of arcane by today's standards. There's no backstage in the Napoleon Ballroom. They had to come from their hotel rooms down the elevator, across a lobby packed with screaming girls, and make their way into the ballroom where they had thousands waiting to see them perform and millions waiting to watch them on TV.
Just before we go from Miami, we'd just like to thank everybody.
Oh, well, I'd like to thank Mr. Ed Sullivan, people in the hotel, the Deauville.
Finally, we'd like to thank the press, who have been very kind, most of them anyway, and the ones that haven't, well, keep trying.
Also, the mayor and the people of Miami themselves.
Goodbye, Miami.
Goodbye.
Thank you! Thank you!
With South Florida's dubious history, I'm Wayne Rooston for the Sun Sentinel.